everyone. Maraba. My name is Kaliat Joanna Kagai. I'm a PhD student of Oken University, Department of Architecture. I'm from Nigeria and I had my first and second degrees in Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Kaduna State, Nigeria. It is a privilege to present this article as part of my submission of ACT 623, which is Sustainable Architecture and Planning. At this moment, I would like to thank my course lecturer, Professor Dr. Simai, for all his contributions and the opportunity he has given me to do this recording. The topic is revitalizing the green heart, sustainable planning for eco revolution in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city. We have the table of contents, which is the background of the topic, research methods, research results, conclusions, and recommendations. Going into it, the background of this topic, sustainable cities are gaining global recognition as a solution to urban sustainability, with rapid urbanization in Abuja, underscoring the critical need for sustainable planning. Amidst rapid population growth and the shift from rural to urban areas, the green heart is facing unprecedented challenges, including deforestation, pollution, and loss of biodiversity. Abuja, Nigeria's capital city, is a vibrant metropolis which has experienced rapid urbanization since it was declared the country's capital in 1991. While this has led to economic growth and infrastructure development, it has also caused environmental degradation. Now, the natural ecosystems that are referred to be the city's green heart has suffered greatly. We can see the result as they now play a key role in implementing this discourse and running these ideas. The concept of eco city emerged from the discussion of sustainable development in the late 1980s and has since gained popularity as a means of addressing the problems associated with sustainable development. And the symbol for Nigerians' unity is to find out what the challenges are, and due to the unplanned urban sprawl resulting in eviction and uncertainty. Now, this article emphasizes the need for review of Abuja Master Plan, inclusive development, affordable housing, streamlined governance, and participatory planning as key recommendations. Now we can see some of the challenges that are faced in Abuja. The urbanization and environmental challenges can be seen as inadequate housing, poor waste management, inadequate electric power supply, inadequate water supply, access to good quality domestic water, congestion in traffic, deforestation, pollution, and loss of biodiversity. The concept of eco revolution. One, the transformation of urban spaces. The world is going through a journey of transformation, and so are cities all around the world. Now, this transformation of urban spaces is a key to the eco revolution which is needed in Abuja. It involves the restructuring and redesigning of urban environments to promote sustainability and resilience. The second concept is societal behavior towards eco friendly practices. Now, societal behavior plays a crucial role in eco revolution because for a society to become more environmentally aware, for instance, their decisions to acquire particular items are increasingly influenced by sustainability considerations. The third concept is the government policies for sustainable practices. Now, these policies will significantly impact the success of eco revolution. Governments can set standards, provide incentives, and implement regulations to encourage individuals and businesses to adopt sustainable practices. For example, tax credits for renewable energy production, rebates for energy efficient appliances, and electric vehicle subsidies, which can help reduce the cost of sustainable practices and make them more accessible to the public. And the strategies that we're planning to use in Abuja is one, the green urban planning. It involves integrating green spaces into urban development plans, which means that you create urban forests, parks, and gardens and conserve existing natural landscapes. Now, this green urban planning can enhance biodiversity, improve air and water quality, and provide recreational spaces for residents. Two, eco-friendly infrastructure. These will involve constructing buildings and transportation systems that minimize environmental impact, thereby making it sustainable. They will include sustainable construction materials, implementing energy efficient designs, and promoting public transportation and non motorized mobility. Three, renewable energy. This can help meet the various needs that energy needs that Abuja in Nigeria uh, is going through. But also, it will power a sustainable economic growth and create jobs while achieving global climate and sustainable development objectives, as it is pursuing renewable energy sources to lessen reliance on fossil fuel. Four, waste management. Proper waste management is crucial to prevent pollution and conserve natural resources. Five, water conservation. We know that there are almost 60 million Nigerians that lack access to clean drinking water. So water conservation is a pressing concern as of 2018. That's by the World Bank. So water shortage is a major issue in Nigeria, hence the city has to put water conservation efforts in place as a response. Six, urban farming and community gardens. Abuja has embraced urban farming and community gardening initiatives to encourage local food production and lessen dependency on imported goods. This will make sure that there's food security. Communal gardens can also promote a sense of belonging and environmental awareness. So, for the case studies, we have six case studies we're going to consider. The first one will be the Singapore's Garden City. Singapore is a prime example of how the incorporation of green areas into urban design can enhance the livability, sustainability, and economic viability of a city while also improving the standard of living. So you do that by creating a livable, sustainable, and effective urban settlement that satisfies the requirements of the populace, which is the main objectives of city planning. So it necessitates giving serious thought to a number of variables, including urban planning principles, economic development, environmental effects, social and cultural values, and demography. Second case study is Copenhagen in Denmark. Now, the development of Copenhagen was influenced by the advent of industrialization. Due to a shortage of materials in the post war era, high quality and endurance were in demand. So we find out that it is defined by minimalism, functionality, and straightforward designs. Now, this Danish design is primarily functional. In order to improve the conditions of individuals using the streets, Danish architect Jan Gall changed the course of Copenhagen's development in 1962 by making sure that significant city areas of the city are pedestrianized. Now, the separation of land uses, which necessitates residents commuting by automobile to access amenities of diverse uses, was a defining feature of Copenhagen's spatial design during this period. The third case study will be Stockholm in Sweden. Stockholm is said to be amongst the greenest city in Europe. It's noteworthy that 68% of individuals go to work by bicycle or by foot. This is done so that Stockholm can get, a good form of mobility, and it is known that 60% of its power from renewable source are gotten from renewable sources. In order to lower its energy use, the city also enforces energy efficient building regulations. Because of all of this, the city boasts to be the finest air quality in all of Europe with very low carbon dioxide emissions. There are green areas that are protected in Stockholm. More than 80% of the people in the city are thought to reside 5 minutes walk from a park or other green spaces. Case study number four will be Vancouver in Canada. It is one of the greenest cities in Canada, and they set out ambitious plans to become the greenest city in the world. Vancouver is aiming to develop a green economy with schemes to encourage a growth in green jobs. The city has implemented a range of initiatives, including green building codes, neighborhood energy utility systems, and a comprehensive cycling network. Its emphasis on eating foods and produce grown by local farmers rather than imports. It is also has also made many bike paths and encourages people to walk or use public transport rather than driving. The fifth case study will be from Freiburg in Germany. It is a pioneer sustainable urban development with green energy. It uses its highly integrated approach to address challenges related to energy and climate change, transport and land use, urban livability and safety, and democracy since the early 1970s. It has implemented a range of initiatives, including energy efficient buildings, a comprehensive public transport system, and an extensive cycling and pedestrian network. It has a very high network of light electric trains. It has also maintained and developed that electric trains. This was contrary to the general tendency in many places to eliminate trams to create room for cars. It has benefited like better air quality, quiet transport, space efficiency, and the ability to run its vehicles on clean renewable energy. The fifth case study is one in Carituba in Brazil. Carituba is arguably the greenest city in Brazil. It is known for its innovative public transportation, which serves as a model for cities around the world. It has an extensive network of parks and green gardens. The city has an extensive recycling program where plastic, paper, and even e-waste are recycled. It has strategically planned its growth to ensure that housing, education, and healthcare facilities are easily accessible to all residents, including those who may be disadvantaged. So we can see the matrix here of the sustainable cities that we have just studied as regards green urban planning, eco friendly infrastructure, renewable energy, waste management, water conservation, urban farming, and community gardens. And this is a summary of the above. Singapore has implemented a comprehensive green plan that includes green buildings, green transport, and green spaces. And the city state has also invested in research and development of sustainable technologies. Copenhagen has a goal of becoming carbon neutral by 2025. The city has implemented a range of green initiatives such as cycling infrastructure, green roofs, and renewable energy. When it comes to Stockholm has implemented a range of green initiatives such as green roofs, green spaces, and sustainable transport. It also has set a goal of becoming fossil fuel free by 2040. Vancouver. Vancouver has implemented a range of green initiatives such as green buildings, green transport, and green spaces. The city has also set a goal of becoming the greenest city in the world by 2020. Freiburg. It has implemented a range of green initiatives such as solar power, green buildings, and sustainable transport. It has also set a goal of becoming carbon neutral by 2050. Curitiba. Curitiba has implemented a range of green initiatives such as green transport, green spaces, and waste management. It has also set a goal of becoming a sustainable city. Now, these cities have faced similar challenges to Abuja and have implemented successfully green initiatives. By learning from their experiences, Abuja can develop sustainable planning strategies to preserve and revitalize its green heart. So from those research results, we have a SWOT analysis of Abuja, its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Some of the strengths are available natural resources. There's a commitment for governments to establish policies, regulations, and agencies to support eco initiatives. There's a growing public awareness that has been an issue before, and there's also a mass attraction of international support going on right now to promote the sustainable development. Weaknesses: the existing infrastructure is not fully equipped to support the eco city initiatives. This poses a challenge in terms of transportation, waste management, and energy efficiency. Economic challenges: just like any other cities around the world, Abuja is faced with economic challenges. Limited public transportation is also a challenge that faces Abuja as a capital city. because the public transportation system in Abuja is not extensive. So it results to an increase in private vehicles usage and associated carbon emissions. Opportunities. Urban expansion. As Abuja continues to expand, there's an opportunity to integrate sustainable practices and design principles to create an environmentally friendly urban landscape. Then there's a high potential for renewable energy, and tourism and green economy will also attract or promote, and create new opportunities to contribute to a long-term sustainability of the city. Threats. There's a rapid urbanization in Abuja, which can lead to unchecked development, encroachment on green areas, and increased pressure on natural resources. Climate change impact is also one of the threats that we have because it's going to impact on climate change, which will increase temperatures, water scarcity, and extreme weather events, which could challenge the eco city initiatives. Then another threat is the limited awareness and education. In conclusion to what we have discussed earlier, Abuja, yes, has significant potential to become an eco city due to its natural resources, government commitment, and growing public awareness. However, there are challenges to, sorry, excuse me. However, there are challenges to address, including infrastructure limitations, economic constraints, and the need for enhanced public transportation. By capitalizing on opportunities like urban expansion, renewable energy, and green tourism, while addressing threats such as rapid urbanization and climate change impacts on Abuja, Abuja can progress towards becoming a sustainable and thriving eco city. Policy recommendations. Based on the above strategies and case studies, several recommendations are made for Abuja. The specific policy recommendations for the Abuja city government includes the establishment of green building regulations, promotion of renewable energy, implementation of effective waste management systems, and the creation of urban agricultural spaces. In addition, developing of a comprehensive green urban planning policies, implementing eco-friendly infrastructure projects, instituting effective waste management systems, and fostering environmental education and awareness is obligatory. Increasing public understanding and appreciation of the environment can foster a culture of sustainability. It should also involve education programs, public campaigns, and community in environmental conservation. Finally, this paper will conclude with by emphasizing the importance of a combined effort from the government, private sector, and citizens in revitalizing Abuja's green heart. The significance of sustainable planning in fostering an eco revolution and creating an eco subconscious society cannot be overemphasized. Revitalizing the green heart of Abuja requires a shift towards sustainable planning. This not only enhances the city's environmental sustainability, but also improves its livability and resilience. As a capital city, Abuja has the potential to lead Nigeria's eco revolution, setting a precedent for other cities in the country and the African continent at large. These are the references from which I took this article, and I want to say thank you everyone for listening. Have a good day.